Leo, for 2025, I've got some messages for you. I keep hearing something to do around I'm blowing up, maybe pregnancy, because I heard like you're growing up. So there's something to do with maybe pregnancy for a lot of you, or something to do with around children, okay, and someone blowing up. But then I'm also hearing like, I don't know, if someone is doing something, I don't know, because it could even be like YouTube, if any of you like doing YouTube and something starts to blow up. Okay, now I'm kind of like struggling now to kind of figure out what this blowing up kind of means. Could be a car, Cancerian or something like that, something blowing up. But yeah, they're kind of saying that this year there is something to look forward to, because the messages before I started to turn on the camera, I haven't even got my cards ready, started to come in really quickly about feeling excited and something that, because I'm also hearing like a promotion type sort of like I'm going up in the ranks. Like say if you was on YouTube, something big happens and you start blowing up. Okay, if you're at work and you're kind of like looking for promotion this year, something like that, and it starts like you get promoted and you start going up in the ranks here. But then I'm also hearing something to do around like children growing up, like, so I don't know if that means anything to you specifically about children. Sorry, I really didn't have time to get everything ready here. Yeah, what is this then, Spirit, for Leo 2025? Blowing up, growing up, something to look forward to. So I don't know if you're feeling excited for this year, or, I mean, it could even be like you're really excited for Christmas or something. I'm also hearing somebody that has got the name Christmas. So that is like Dumb and Dumber, right? So that would be Jim. So anybody that's got like John or Jim or Jay in their name here, someone that you could meet or that you know of that has Jay in their name. So that would also be, what was his name in that? Jim Carrey. So that would be Lloyd, Carrie, Kaylee. Something blowing up. I don't know whether that's good or bad. Michael, Jackson. I cannot get things straight here. Let me just get one thing straight. Some of you might be stopping smoking this year, because we call in Britain cigarettes, fags, we call them straights. And I'm going straight, I'm going legit. So there might be something here, like where you're working, Leo, right? You're working, and you're working towards something at the beginning of the year. And throughout the year, it starts to be careful around gas or something like, or the name Cass, or Cassie, or Cassano, like gambling. Right, hold on, let's break these messages down, Leo. Something about something blowing up. I'm picking up like a gas explosion or something here. I hope YouTube doesn't censor me for this. Don't forget I'm a psychic. So there's something about something blowing up, okay, here, around gas. But there's, or the name Cass. Like Caroline or Cass or Cassandra. Casino. Something about gambling, money. Do you know anybody that gambles money? Or have you got money problems or money struggles and you're hoping for something to blow up? I don't know, man. I keep picking up on like food, like because my stomach's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, like an ulcer. Like an old, oh, okay, hold on a minute. Where are we going, Leo? Something to do with here, it's a bit like Guess Who, really. Like an ulcer, and it starts to blow up, and you have like a herniated, like an ulcer that starts to grow. Oh, okay. I'm really kind of picking up on like an illness or something here. Something starts to grow and it erupts. Well, that is like a hernia, isn't it? Like an ulcer. But then I'm also picking up on like someone's stomach starting to grow as well. So it has to be something to do with around food or my children. Like I've got kids and they're growing up. but they're getting bigger. Now, I'm hoping for you that there is something here to do with around a business or something that you're doing, Leo, and it starts to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. But they really do keep saying that there is something inside of someone that's getting bigger. So it's either like a pregnancy and expecting someone to, like, for the baby to get bigger, and then all of a sudden someone's giving birth to somebody this year. Bertha, slender, slim, shady. Something to do around a life path 7 Cancerian, or rapping, music, something blowing up. I don't know, because I'm kind of picking up on 2 messages here for you, Leo, that's making me confused of whether it's good or bad. So you could be dealing with a Libra, right? And it could be something to do around money and finances and court appearances, of like not knowing what's going to happen. Right? I don't know, like, whether I should take out a loan or whether I should not take out a loan. And should I invest this money into something? Because you might have like, oh, okay, right. So I'm kind of picking up on signs, Leo, that somebody this year that you know of may become ill, right? They may be ill. And there's like this inheritance or this like large sum of money. Was there picking up Lara or Laura? Okay, but like I end up picking up like this large sum of money. And because of this sum of money, I don't know whether to invest it or to keep it. Okay. For like when my children grow up. What is this to do with? When something grows, it gets bigger. I don't know. I'm kind of getting confused here, Leo. Let's see what the tarot cards say, and then something grows. It gets bigger. Bigger and bigger and bigger. It's really picking up on like food or something here. Let's see. It's because it feels like that at the moment I have something small, right? I have something very small and it grows. See, man, I'm picking up on 2 things. Something to do with around work, or something that you've got that's small and you want to upgrade to something bigger, right? But then I'm also picking up on another sign of like cancer, or something that is inside of someone, like also a pregnancy of a child that's a seed that starts to grow bigger. I'm also picking up on people that may start to like sell weed or something like that, and it's a seed and then it grows bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. But then I'm also picking up something that is on somebody's body that is small and it starts to grow bigger. Okay. So it could be like a mole or something like that that somebody has on their body and it grows bigger. Could be a pregnancy, obviously, because that's involving the same kind of, like, you know, it's getting bigger. Okay, I don't know, Leo. If that's not happening now, come back to this reading throughout the year and let me know if that starts to happen. Here. Something that is small that starts to get bigger. So, because you could be starting off a business, and at the moment it's really small, like there's really not much happening. But then all of a sudden throughout the year, you progress doing what you're doing, and it gets bigger and then bigger and bigger and bigger. Like it can only really go up. The only way is up, baby, baby. Some of you might be like getting pregnant this year. Okay. Now this could be Leo or Aquarius, right? Don't forget I read in numerology. Aquarius, the star is an 8, Leo is an 8, so you come up as the same when you're reading tarot cards, because they both are a major arcana star sign, have to relate to a star sign. 8s are Aquarius, Leo, star sign, major arcana, the star, strength card. Okay. So you can also watch Aquarius readings. Aquarius, you can watch Leo readings. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node. Let's see. Aquarius for 2020, Leo for 2025. Leo for 2025. Let's see. So, King of Swords, business. Ooh, okay, business. Somebody is a workaholic or an alcoholic. So, unfortunately, if you're drinking a lot, okay, something inside of you might start growing bigger. So, you might be getting a bigger habit. Okay. Because I'm definitely picking up that this is alcohol, drinking, drugs, a habit that can also get bigger. A toxic relationship also with one's father. I'm also hearing larger too. Something to do around like France, someone from Paris or France. Let's see. Leo for 2025. There's the 2 energy of Libra of what I was picking up. Some of you have been in a very toxic situation just lately where drugs and alcohol or obsessive behavior has kind of maybe started to ruin a commitment or a relationship. I'm also picking up on mother's ruin. I don't know, you ruined it. There's a sex addiction or something here of an addict. This is also like trying to dodge here. Dodge or Roger. The tax office. Like owing a large amount of money to the tax office. Because this is like an investment into a bank and a building society. And I'm waiting for it to build up. But I owe the bank money. Something here around money, finances, and owing it. Because I think some of your channeled stuff that I was picking up was about an investment, right? Like a business investment, or like I'm waiting for a return of the money that I've borrowed here from a bank building society. And I've borrowed the money and now I'm waiting for payday. So I'm waiting for a return of it. This can mean drugs, alcohol, food, like anything like that. So I've invested into something and I'm waiting for a return from it here. And this is like business related. I'm also picking up it's got something to do around your relatives. Meaning like you may have borrowed money from a relative, like your father or grandfather, and having to, because I'm picking up like I'm having to rob Peter to pay Paul. Unless you know a Rob or a Peter, or a Paul, Pauline, Jolene, Jody, Joe, Jerry. Let's see, Leo for 2025. Single, flirtatious behavior, 8 of Pentacles. This has been a running theme. The running man, you've got to be doing with something around a Cancerian or a life path 7. This is all to do with money, finances and money for a lot of you. But this came up a lot in the other readings that I've been doing just lately on the join button below, where it's to do with somebody that is single, but it's like, I'm single, but I flirt. Like, people think that I'm single. I'm not publicly displaying the fact that I am with anybody. I'm trying to on my Facebook profile, it says that I'm single. And I keep getting attraction. Like, I don't know if you lot keep believing in all of this law of attraction bollocks. Sorry, but like Laura, here and the name Laura or Lucy. But like, this is single, but not showing people the fact that I'm actually with anyone. So nobody knows. They all think that I'm single. But I am actually with someone, and it's toxic. And through the readings, it's been coming up as flirtatious behavior of people that keep asking this person out because they think that they're single. Like, are you single yet? Are you single? Are you single? This is, some of you are working very well on being single. Like, you know, I'm just single. That's me. I'm concentrated on money, my own well-being. Okay, I'm also Hicks, Robin. Um, Boswell's or Boswell's. Here is someone that I know, Sue, that sells. She's actually a Leo. You know what, Sue? Boswell's. So where I live, there's a shop, and they sell food like sausage rolls, like morning breakfast rolls and all that sort of stuff. Breakfast, dinner, sort of like takeaway food. So they could have something to do around food markets here, marketing food, business truck or something like that, restaurant, Boswell's. But then I'm also picking up on the name B Wells. B Wells. So isn't that a bookshop or something to do around health, like health and safety, needing to take a health and safety course? Well, I mean, I don't have Leo in my chart, but I do have Aquarius. And a lot of you know, or may not know, that December, very soon, on the 2nd, I start an ambulance course to drive ambulances for the NHS. So, sort of like something like that, B Wells or let's see, Leo for 2025. These are not all straight up love messages, Leo. What I do, that's the tarot, but I try to pick up on other stuff. There's this emotionally unfulfilled. You've got this counterpart energy here, and some of you could actually be with someone, like you're with your partner. This is like marriage. We're married. But some of you, there's like this marriage, this couple, but single. Like it's... So for you guys that are single, you're single, right? There's a good chance that you can meet your counterpart here, and it could be at work, right? You start work here, wherever you're working, and you can, if you're a male, right? Say if you have air in your chart, Aquarius, Leo, Sag, right? Or you're watching it for a paradoxed energy of like, I'm Aquarian, I've got Aquarius in my chart, but I'm watching Leo, but I have other air in my chart, right? You can meet your counterpart at work here. This is like working on being single, and, I'm not really bothered whether I'm in a commitment or a relationship, and I'm not really looking for one. But then all of a sudden at work, this female appears for a male, like it's a counterpart. Some of you might be on a diet. 9 of Cups is like retaining water and on water pills or something like that. What's there in a water bill? So the name Bill or a water sign? Leo for 2025. Ace of Cups. Some of you could just about to be going into a commitment with someone. There's a lot to do with around saving money. Save your money for a rainy day, or the name Lorraine or Laura, Louise, anybody's got L in their name. But like saving money, working hard, saving money. There's this blocked energy here also of like where I'm trying to keep someone out of my life. Because I'm picking up someone's pregnant. Like I really do keep picking up here that somebody's either pregnant or going to be pregnant here. This is like carrying weight. Definitely also keep picking up that somebody that may be dealing drugs or something here, because this is carrying a large amount of weight. Okay. So like buying things in bulk buying. Well, that can also be like food, and I'm buying things in bulk to sell it off cheaper. So like here we have a place where you can go and bulk buy food, and you bulk buy it all and then you sell it. But then I'm picking up, because this is like copious amounts of ganja card for me, things that grow on a tree. Okay, and I'm waiting for the harvest. I'm also picking up the Harvester, which is a pub and a pub that sells food and alcohol. Somebody here owns a restaurant or a pub, like restaurant, pub, Harvester. The Harvester in Britain, obviously, is a very big chain of a restaurant, okay? And they sell loads of food and loads of alcohol, and they can sell it cheap because it's a big franchise. So Francesca, or someone that owns a franchise that is kind of, they've got a business and they're franchising it out, or something to do with that around a pub, restaurant, and food. This is also saving money to get one, or something like that, which is what I'm doing on the GoFundMe page below. But then there is also something here about dodging the tax man, and then also carrying weight, which is around alcohol or drugs or let's see. Because I'm picking up here that somebody is they've got a business, right? But they've got like a side hustle, or the name Russell, Crow, Brandon, Lee. They've got like a side hustle. And from wherever it is that they do business, they also sell something here on the side. Like Meg Ryan. But like, how can I put it? Like, it's a legit business, but it's also selling something that's illegal in order to sell. So like it could be tobacco, right? You get cheap tobacco and people buy food or drink at somewhere, but they can also get a bit of something else. Some of this is like drugs or alcohol, where, I've got a business, but I'm also selling something under the counter that you can't get anywhere else. I'm selling it under the counter. Like trying to buy something cheap. Leo, for 2025, the Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Wands. There's a lot of arguments about money and about working here. Whatever it is that you want to do at work, there's going to be arguments about it, about money. Because this is also the Wheel of Fortune. This is taking a risk and a gamble. And where do I place my bet? Right? Who do I bet on? So the name Betty, or somebody that gambles on horses? Taking a chance, taking a risk. This is maybe with someone that has Sagittarius, Taurus, or Life Path 5 in their chart, maybe here. Because I've realized that you've spent the money. This is like a loan, right? And I've got some money. And I'm going to take the money out, or shall I take the money out and take a risk and invest it into something? But it causes an argument, or it has done. I mean, this can be now, right? But this is like a loan of money, right? And I've took some money out, and this is my bank account. Okay, and in my bank account, this is me saving the money. And I've saved a load of money, and I want my money back, or I'm investing my money. Should I invest my money? But this is an argument of also needing it back. Because this could be like a loan shark, or I'm going to sell my debt to Dan, Debbie, but I'm going to sell my debt to a loan shark. Right, so I've got a load of money, or did have, and instead of me getting it back, I'm going to sell my debt to a debt collecting service that will get my money back for me. It's something here about that, about working and finances and tax and doing it legit, and someone that isn't doing it legit. because Libra here in another reading or two has been the High Priestess, which has been in reverse, which has been to do with around catfishing. Well, these two cards here can represent that if this was a High Priestess, right? Undisclosed stuff, not disclosing the truth, not being fully honest, getting you to invest money. Right, we're going to have to see where we're going to go with this, because we're going to do another row here, Leo, and then we're going to clarify all the cards, and then I'm also going to give you a load of my cards. Okay, I'm also in the name Michael. Okay, but we're going to do all of those. If you want to see it, you're more than welcome to join below. It's only $3 or $4 per month. That is where you get all of your extended readings or readings that I don't do on YouTube, and I just put them over there. But there is 2 options that you can choose from. You on both tiers, you get all of these readings guaranteed all the time. The name Gary or Tina. All the time you get the readings, but on the second tier, you get access to my information where you can reach out to me and ask for 1 personalized reading per week. So each week you can reach out and say, Steve, can I have a reading, please? This is my question. It's only like a 10-minute reading, but it's always there in case you need a question answering about what's going to happen, blah, 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 that sort of stuff. And it's there in case you always need it, right? That is on the second tier, and you get access to 1 free reading each week, and all the information is over there. You just have to look for the video and it will tell you, okay? If not, send me a message. So thanks very much, guys. I hope to see you on the other side. If not, hopefully you have a great 2025, and I'll see you on a different reading.